One thing that we keep saying in the sneaker community is it's a great time to be a sneakerhead. Things are going for below retail. You can basically get almost any sneaker you want whenever you want it, either for retail or below retail. And guys, I was looking at the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue that's scheduled to drop on December 14th. And guys, they're already going for below retail. Before we get into the video, we are on that race to 18,000 subscribers before the end of 2024. And just like at 15,000, I'm doing another giveaway for you guys at 18K, where it's gonna be for any sneaker, any size, up to $500 in value. This giveaway is open to everyone, and it will be winner's choice. The last person that wanted 15K picked a Travis Scott sneaker. So you could pick any sneaker you want up to 500 bucks. And if you're brand new to the channel or you haven't yet already subscribed, you guys can help me reach 18K by hitting that subscribe button, and make sure you guys tap that notification bell as well. And you know what? If you already been here for a while and you rock out with the channel and you rock out with me, the best way that you guys can support me is to hit that like button, because it does help to put these videos in front of more people, and to hit that share button too, because the more people we get in front of, the quicker we're gonna get to 18K, and I'll do that giveaway for you guys. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue that's scheduled to drop on December 14th. Now, we already seen a shock drop, and I'm going to talk about that shock drop in a second, but every year, if you look back at history, the Air Jordan 11 is synonymous with the holiday season. It's the Christmas sneaker. People pick them up for themselves. Not everybody, but people pick them up for themselves. You know, their family members, their kids. It's always available in full family sizing. And this year, you know, and I don't know if it's because of the economy or whatever, it doesn't really seem like the Air Jordan 11 really has that same kind of cachet that it normally does. Now, when they shock dropped last week, it was the same day that the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks came out, and I was really sick that day. Matter of fact, I was sick most of last week. And I woke up, you know, and I got in for the Travis Scotts, and, you know, I got the W there. So, you know, I went back to sleep. Now, later on that afternoon, they did a shock drop on the Nike Sneakers app, and I missed it because I wasn't awake. And I actually, you know, do want the Legend Blue Air Jordan 11. So whenever I woke up, I saw that they shock dropped, and, you know, I was kind of like, you know, mad at myself a little bit because I wasn't awake. I wasn't able to, you know, go ahead and cop that sneaker early, right? And then I went to, like, I think I looked on GOAT first, and they were going for below retail. Now, keep in mind, in the adult sizes, they're 230 bucks. Plus, you know, whatever tax and shipping and whatever if you buy it somewhere else. But on the Nike Sneakers app, they give you free shipping. So 230 retail. And I was looking on GOAT, and they were going for like 205 or something like that. And I was like, wow, like they're already going for below retail. Just a few weeks ago when I was looking, like, it looked like it was like a $300 shoe. And, you know, every year they shock drop it. So, like, we were already sort of waiting that, and, you know what I mean, just waiting for that to happen. And they did that. Now, I don't know if it's because of the shock drop or it's because everybody knows that there's going to be a million plus pairs of these things. But, like, if you go on, you know, I'm going to pull up StockX for you guys because it looks the best on screen. But, like, in my size, they're $180, right? 8.5, 180. Size 9, 185. 9.5, 181. Size 10, 201. 10.5, 203. Size 11, 225. And then, you know, basically if you wear like a smaller size, they're already going for below retail, right? And that's great. That's a great thing, right? They're going to be dropping on December 14th for 230 bucks. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be super easy to pick this sneaker up. I don't feel like people are really feeling like spending $230 on an Air Jordan 11 this year for whatever reason. Now, the Legend Blue colorway, it is like an OG colorway. Michael Jordan wore this in an All-Star game when he was a member of the Bulls. And it's one of the original Air Jordan 11s, right? Michael Jordan actually wore this. So, you know, for someone like me, it's going to be a cop, especially because I've never had them. But, you know, for a lot of other people, you know, maybe they're thinking about picking up something else or just saving their money for 2025. Now, in years past with the Air Jordan 11, typically, like, it's more of an easier pickup just because the stock is so high for the Air Jordan 11 every year. This year, obviously, it's expected to do the same, you know, million plus pairs, just like every other year. And I kind of feel like, you know, whenever these do release, these may sit for an extended period of time. Normally what happens is they release and they sell out slowly, you know, maybe a couple of days, maybe a week or so, and then we see restocks and stuff like that later on. This time, I'm not really so sure, man. Like, I kind of feel like, especially because they're below retail, people are gonna look at that and just be like, I'll pick them up later, or, you know what I mean, I'll wait on that, you know what I'm saying, something along those lines. I don't think that the Air Jordan 11 is really gonna move the same way that it did, which makes sense, right? If you look at a lot of releases this year, a lot of releases, they just went for below retail, or they're at retail, and, you know, they were easy to get. So, you know, if you're worried about picking up the Air Jordan 11, you know, don't. It's going to be an easy cop, especially in those smaller sizes like 8 through 10 and a half or whatever I said it was. It's going to be so easy to pick this sneaker up. They're going to be everywhere. And definitely do not go out and pay resale for this sneaker. But it is such an interesting time to be a sneakerhead, right? Like, and I know we kind of say that a lot, but if you've been in the sneaker game for a minute, right? Like, you have seen sneakers that were great sit in the past, you know? And then during the COVID times, you know, things were just like selling out and going for crazy amounts of money. And then over the past couple of years, man, it's really changed, and you've been able to get whatever you've wanted, and you've been able to spend, you know, less money than even, you know, Nike wants for the shoe, which is crazy. One thing that I do want to say though is whenever you're buying sneakers on GOAT, StockX, and eBay and things like that, you are taking a little bit of a risk, right? Because they don't get it right all the time. You know, there's a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of fakes of these Air Jordan 11s. There's a lot of fakes of the Air Jordan 3. There's a lot of fakes of everything, right? And, you know, just because it looks, you know, cheap out on some of these kind of platforms and stuff like that, like, chances are you would get like a real one, but they don't get it right all the time, man. Like, there is a ton of fakes being passed through these things. So, you know, you do have to take some precaution. But, like, you know, to keep it a buck, like, why would most people, you know, wait till December 14th when they could get it now for $30 or $40 cheaper? Or even when it's released, it may go for even cheaper than that, you know what I mean? So, you know, over the past couple of years, the Air Jordan 11, when it comes to the resale market, you know, they've always kind of been around like $250, right? After they release all those pairs, like, they kind of sit in like that $250 range in the smaller sizes, maybe closer to $300 in like the bigger sizes. But right now, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case for the Legend Blue. It looks like it's going to be so easy to pick up. You'll be able to get your size because there's going to be a ton of them. And, you know, if you want to go ahead and, you know, go to StockX or whatever and buy the sneaker, you'll be able to get it for even cheaper than you can on the actual release day. Like, the sneaker doesn't officially release until December 14th, and you can already get them cheap, man. So like I said, it's very interesting to see, you know what I mean, like, this day and age and how things have really changed and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, guys. What do you think is going to happen? You think people are still going to come out for the Air Jordan 11 this year? Or you think the sneaker's going to sit, right? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Guys, I'm still trying to reach 18K before the end of the month, so if you're brand new to the channel here or you haven't yet already subscribed, if you guys could hit that subscribe button for me, hit that notification bell. If we get to 18K before the end of the month, I'm going to run a special giveaway for you guys. Any sneaker, any size, up to $500 in value. We just did that like a month or so ago for $15,000, and the winner picked a Travis Scott. So, you know, any sneaker, any size, up to $500 if we reach 18K before the end of the month. So go ahead and tap in with us if you're new or you haven't yet already subscribed. But other than that, guys, thank you for your time, your attention, and all the support you guys always show me. I'll see you all in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.